Hello, my name is Kim Kilgore, and I'm going to talk to you about the book Black and Blue by Anna Quindlen. And my particular topic for discussion is to talk about the things that I took away from this book that I could use personally or professionally in my life. And so, in summary, this is a book about, it's a fiction book about a woman who is escaping an abusive marriage and everything she goes through in setting up that new life. And so, as a woman, there's so much that I could take from this. I'm in a group of women, so there's all these things that we can definitely take, but just for sake of time, I want to talk about three things in particular that I believe could be used in our personal or professional lives. The first one is don't be so quick to judge. I think we all could probably use a reminder on that, but one of the things that I took away from this is that it's easy for us, for those of us who are in healthy relationships, to look at someone who continues to live in a very unhealthy relationship and just wonder, why don't they leave? Why don't they just get away? Well, I think this book does a great job in showing that there is a lot that goes into leaving your life. It's not just about leaving your spouse, it's leaving your life. So I think sometimes we probably should take a step back. What and again, this doesn't have to just do with someone who's in a bad relationship. This definitely can go out to if we see someone who maybe we think makes poor financial choices, or maybe we think makes poor eating choices, or what have you. There could be there, and there most likely is a backstory that is makes it a little bit more complicated than what we see on the surface. So that's the first thing: is don't be so quick to judge. Second, I would say trust your instincts. So this is something that I think we can use both personally and professionally as well. There are just simply times where you know that something there's a decision to be made, and you know what the right thing to do is. It might not make sense to anyone else, but you know your circumstances, you know your capabilities, you know your weaknesses, you know your strengths, so you know that this is a decision that's right for you. And so I think we could all use that reminder that sometimes we need to remember that our instincts are there for a purpose, and sometimes that's probably all we need to follow. So don't be so quick to judge, trust your instincts. And then thirdly, I would say it's in reference to change. So though change may be hard and it's definitely uncomfortable, I think there's times we just need to go for that change. Um, sometimes we know, like, we've trusted our instinct, we know this is the right thing to do, but just the idea of change creates anxiety and stress in people. It definitely creates anxiety and stress in me, but there are times where that change, no matter how hard or how difficult it is, it's going to be the right thing to do. And I think that is absolutely something we can incorporate in both our personal and professional life. And I believe, the main character as well, this was something that she had to really step out of her comfort zone. She had to make lots of changes from where she lived to what she did for a living to how she ate to what she could buy. I mean, all of these things were a change. So I think these are some of my top takeaways from this book on things that I learned from it that I would be able to apply to my personal and professional life. So again, that list is: one, don't be so quick to judge; two, trust your instincts; and three, though change may be hard, it may be the very best thing for me, and so don't be scared of it. So thanks so much. Great book. I highly recommend it, and thank you for your time.